with 2022 right around the corner, you might be thinking about your resolutions for the new year, but oftentimes it's not easy to stick to them. Joining us now with tips and tricks to make sure that you follow through with those resolutions is Daniel Freedman, co-CEO of Burn Along. Thank you so much for joining us, Daniel. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So Burn Along makes it easy for us to stick to some of these resolutions. What are the problems, though, people are facing when they decide they want to start working out, let's say?
Yeah, the crazy thing is that most people don't stick to their resolutions. In fact, it's 92% of people fail to stick to their resolutions. And so the big question is that how do you become part of that 8% that do? One of the big challenges that we saw is people have too lofty goals. And when you have a too lofty goal, you quickly get discouraged or you realize you're not making that progress, so you drop off. So one of the big tips that we got from the more than 3,000 instructors on Burn Along and what they recommend to their clients is start small and make it manageable. You know, saying that you're going to do 100 push-ups every day, that's a lot. Right. Saying you're going to do one a day is manageable. So start small and then start celebrating those wins.
I recognize some of those instructors that we're seeing on the TV here this morning, many of them local, helping us get in shape and stay fit. As we set these goals, are there ways to hold ourselves accountable? Any advice you have on that end?
Yeah, so a couple of the big things that we saw from instructors and what they see amongst their clients who succeed by the end of the year is, one is to start small and manageable. Mm-hmm. Number two is to make it part of your existing routine, and ideally with an implementation intention, so a when, what, where. So rather than just saying, hey, I'm going to meditate in the morning, say, in the morning, when I get out of bed, while I'm waiting for my coffee to brew, that's when I'm going to meditate. So you know exactly how it fits into your existing routine. And then the third piece that people highly recommend is to make it social. If you've got someone else holding you accountable, you're just more likely to stick to it.
It just makes sense. And these are wise words. You said thousands of trainers have given you their advice that they're hearing from people all over the country.
That's exactly right. So what we've had the benefit of seeing, and you pointed out that you saw some local instructors in Baltimore, we've got thousands of instructors from across the country. And the fascinating piece here is it doesn't matter whether you're in Nashville, Iowa, Baltimore, there are these common themes on what leads to people to succeed. Mm-hmm. And some of these are surprising, like telling people to start small is not what people traditionally think about a New Year's resolution. You say, I'm going to lose, 50 pounds, or I'm going to meditate every day. But if you start small, it really does add up. Just think about it this way. If you improve 1% every day, you're going to be 37% better at the end of the year and more likely to have stuck to your goals.
And then maybe we can be part of that 8%, or maybe we can bump up that 8% to the 92.
That's what we're working on. That's why we're putting out this information. We want more people we want that 8% and 92% to be swished.
Okay. Well, Daniel, thank you so much and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you too.